everyone. Welcome to the purple. Well, I think it might be chairs, but we both have a chair.
Yeah.
So in that sense,
Yeah.
it's a couch. A love seat. Welcome to the purple love seat.
There you go. We were just talking about that. I mean, we kind of just pivoted, right, with this whole new thing we're doing, real talk and everything. We were on couches for a lot, and all of a sudden, I don't know how, but we just made our way on the chairs. I think the past few episodes. I was actually thinking about that as I was coming on today, and I was putting the cover on. I'm saying, oh, I'm in a chair again.
Right? Yeah. Last week I was sitting elsewhere, but it wasn't a chair. So this week we're on a chair. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing fantastic. But
Yeah, I think that, well, I mean, the weather. I'm just I'm loving it. I don't know how people feel.
I thought you were gonna be the typical New Englander and be like, it's way too hot for me.
Well, wait a minute. So I was going to say that the weather's great. I love it, but I'm a big winter guy. And growing up playing hockey and stuff, right? So I love to be in the cold, but I just love the weather. This is basically like, I feel like this is the kickoff to summer. And obviously with everything that's happened in the past few weeks, with no masks and everything, it's great. So I'm really looking forward to the summer and being able to get out and do things, as I'm sure if you're watching right now, you are too, right? Izzy, I'm sure you are too. I'm excited to, I'm just excited to get out there and to start, doing what I like to do and enjoy during the summer. Because it was a little bit of a bummer last year for everyone in the summer. So
yeah, right. I think it gave us a nice breather, but now I'm ready to get back out there. Trips,
for sure,
fun stuff,
definitely
outdoor activities, the full night. But yeah, I have to agree. I'm a little too hot for my own liking, but it's a vibe, and I'm good with all vibes.
For sure,
so I'm vibing. But Eric,
go ahead. What were you gonna say? Your turn.
No, you go ahead, because this was gonna be something else. But go ahead.
Well, I was gonna actually ask you, what are your top 3 things to do in the summer?
Like in a typical summer, or
yeah.
The beach. I'm a beach girl. I'm a sunset girl. I love sunsets and the beaches. Okay, I just thrive. My energy, like I re-energize myself just sitting on the sand. I don't know why.
For sure.
Day trips. I think my friend and I might go to Block Island this summer. Keep it a little spicy. No idea though yet. A little bit like a TBD. And pool time with my fam. We have a pool and we have pool days, and it's so much fun. So those are, I think, my top 3 things.
It would be perfect for right now, right?
Oh, that's what we've been doing. The last 2 or 3 days we've been in the pool.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We are the happiest campers right now.
I think for me, my top 3, I'm gonna definitely have to say, I'm gonna have to agree with the pool. 1, my fiance, her family has one. My parents have one. 2, I always take a little vacation down the Cape. I love that, to just I just get away, to just relax. It's a nice relaxing time. But then also too, just being outside, just in general.
Literally.
Right?
Yep. And I think that's like the best thing ever this summer is we can actually be outside now. And it's even like, it's even better if like you're vaccinated and you're able to, you know what I mean? It's great.
For sure.
So I'm loving it right now. I'm pretty content. Oh my God, there's a bug.
Yeah. But listen, if you're watching, maybe throw in the comments. What are you looking forward to this summer, right? I mean, as we just talked about, world, you could say, opening up. I mean, so what are you really looking forward to? We just told you our 3 things. What do you like to do in the summertime that maybe you couldn't do last year that you want to do this year? Just throw that in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Just a couple announcements before we really get started. 1, youth ambassador applications have opened. So if you are looking to apply to be a youth ambassador this past year, definitely hump on that. Look at what you need to apply. Applications close August 1st, and that same week, by the end of that week, we will send out time slots for interviews and start the interview process and reviewing your applications. So that's exciting. I think that's all I have. So, yeah. Eric, is there anything that you want to talk about? Like anything you got in your mind?
Yeah. I've been you could say the transition from you could say the transition from you could say what we've been going through to now, I think, is, as I said, with kind of things changing and whatnot, it's been, for me, it's been actually interesting to where I've been excited, for things to, you could say, as I said, open up for the summer and whatnot too. But yeah, I think that, for me, this summer, I'm really looking forward to doing things that I enjoy, in that getting out and just concentrating on my health. I think that that's a big thing that I believe people should be continuing to do, especially spending time outside, more time than you would have before, right? Because you're, as I said, those restrictions are lifted and whatnot. So I'm just excited to get outside and to kind of start, you could say, this new living, this new way of living.
Yeah, because if you think about it, we're still, I feel like with the pandemic, I wouldn't say it's coming to an end, but we still have a long way to go.
No.
But it's, we're making progress. And I think with this progress comes new ways of living and things that we are going to adapt as we come out of the pandemic. I'm going to be honest, I hope they never get rid of curbside pickup because I love curbside pickup, because not only it actually opens a couple more jobs up for people, but it's like, I don't know, it's great. Like, there's just something about being able to be like, yes, like I can have this secured and go pick it up. But also, like what you said, like a lot of us this summer are going to start not reverting, but living in the way that we've wanted to, or that we missed out in the past year. But it's a little bit, I guess you could say, it's adjusted. I know one of the other things that I'm really excited to get back into this summer is hiking, which is a great focus on my health mentally and physically, because just being outside really, really helps your mental health. And, walking, running, hiking, swimming, whatever you're doing outside, it helps you physically and mentally. So, and I think a lot of us are happy to get back to that, because some of us didn't even go to the beach last year. Some of us stayed, and we stayed in our backyards. We went to parks. We didn't take any trips. We kept it around our block, the full 9. So I think a lot of people, I feel like it might be a little bit of a weird transition though, because I think while we're so excited to get out of masks, it feels a little like, I guess you could say, illegal. It's like a little weird. You're like, this feels wrong. Like, I feel like I should have a mask on right now, because that's what we've been doing the last year, and that's what we've normalized ourselves to do.
Well, you want to know what's so funny, actually, is you saying that. It's kind of interesting to walk into a Stop and Shop or walk into a gym and see somebody's face, right?
Awkward.
It's interesting because it takes a while to break habits, and I know for me, I still grab for my mask.
Me too. I'm like, I need my mask, and I'm like, well, technically, I really don't need to, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I think that it's super important that people just take advantage, right, of what they can do this summer, because the restrictions and everything the past, you could say, 15 months is really,
especially with outdoor activities. You're able to do a lot more things maskless now outdoors.
I know, but at the same time, I have to say, right, let's still be safe. Right?
You still have to be safe, still maintaining your distance, still washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, because that's all still important. And just because we're in a pandemic, that doesn't mean we shouldn't lose those habits that we have made sure that we've been keeping up on. I know that even if I might go out maskless, I still get them back into my car and I wash my hands. Maybe it's with a wet wipe, or it's with some hand sanitizer. I still keep my mask on me just in case. You never know what certain stores require a mask, because there's still these large corporations that have to go through chains and chains of people before they can get approval of officially no masks or something of that sort. So yeah.
But I also too, I want to throw in there that I know this is great, we're opening up, but what we talk about on here, I can't emphasize enough to still be looking after your friends, brothers, sisters, because they still might be affected by this, or they still might be going through something. I feel like
feeling the aftermath of something.
Yeah, I feel like one of the things that I'm hoping doesn't happen is that it's like, wahoo, no masks, okay. Like we're back to, you could say, somewhat what we were before this whole thing. And we don't realize that some people are still going to be negatively affected by this, even though the world is, again, I'll just use that word because I don't know what else to use that phrase, opening back up, right? It is opening up. So I think that that's important during this time, that we just keep an eye on those people that we love. As you said in other episodes, check in on them, talk with them, see how they're doing, right?
And one way to think about it is that, like, just because the world's opening up, that doesn't mean some people are yet.
Yeah,
you're still going through stuff. Some people may not be ready to come out into the world yet, with so many people, coming out maskless and stuff. So really during this time, respecting people's boundaries, physical boundaries especially, and checking in on your friends and family members is really important, because there's some people who are still feeling the aftermath of the passing of a loved one, especially if it was due to COVID-19. There's still students who still feel isolated, especially if their school is still mostly virtual. I know my city is still mostly virtual with a couple days in person, but even then, even the last month of school, they have sent a lot of kids back home to finish off work. And, a variety of other things. Maybe they're still struggling with their mental health. Maybe they're struggling with having to go back to the normalcy level that everyone else is excited to go back to. There's still people out there that might be a little bit unsure because they don't want to get sick, or they don't want to get their family members sick who might be immunocompromised, or they might have some type of other health disorder or condition that if they got COVID, they could be severely affected, or something else of that nature. So it's really important that we respect other people's boundaries as we move back to somewhat of a level of normalcy, but also still checking in on people, and to not get mad if they maybe don't want to hang out, or if they just want to rather call you, and a variety of other things.
Yeah, not to dive too much deep into this, but my whole thing is that, just going back to what you just said, if someone doesn't want to hang out or something, for me it's been you need to respect people and their thoughts and their concerns. And so if that's the case, that's the case, right? You just need to do your best to check up on them and just show that you care and you support them. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, would you like to hang out? No, I don't really think I'm too ready right now to start hanging out just yet. But thank you so much for thinking of me in the offer.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything. If you need to talk, I'm here for you. If you just want to have a quick phone call, make sure you're staying in contact with other people instead of reacting to get mad at me and like, wow, I can't believe we're taking off masks and all this other stuff. I don't understand why they aren't going with the flow of the crowd and following the rest of everyone else. You don't know people's situations.
Hey, I have to say that was some A+ role playing right there.
Do you like how I self role play?
That was A+ role playing. I was like, wow, she got in and out of character with both of those people. Really good.
Right?
Good for you.
Right.
That was good stuff.
Okay. But yeah, that's it's important. Living your life, but also respecting how other people are living theirs in this current time.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great time for this to be happening. I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for, you could say, this news, but you're right. At the same time, I notice people when I go shopping and stuff that they're still pretty keeping their distance, and that's fine, right? I mean, you just want everyone to feel as comfortable and safe as possible. So
yeah. Also, people who are like still wearing masks, I feel like there's this debate that if like someone's wearing a mask, like they're either not getting the vaccine or there's some other reason that I think just let people live their life. You know what I mean? Yeah. They might be partially vaccinated. They might be like just out of state people visiting and they haven't gotten their vaccine yet. Or there's another reason that
you know what I think this goes. This what we're talking about right now just popped into my head. It just goes with be you. Be you. Think, right? How you want to think about this. Take the cautions that you want. Just be you during this. There you go. Goes with the slogan right there.
however you're feeling. If you're like, I feel like I should still wear a mask. Yeah, I feel like I should still do this. I feel like I should still do that. That's your decision, is no one else's. Same with everyone else. That's their decision and no one else's decision. And no one else can comment on it because it's your life. Which is why Be You is such a great way to be you. Live your life.
That's it.
Feel empowered. Empower other people to live their life. What their decisions are don't affect me. And I shouldn't comment on because it's not me.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if it's directly affecting you, you know, I mean, you can't invalidate other people's experiences and they can't invalidate yours. But if it's like someone who's just minding their own business, you know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, people are minding their own business, just, you know, mind your business. You know what I mean?
Hey, there you go.
Live your life, channel your life through you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was a good thing to bring up. So I think that's all I have to say on the topic.
Yeah, no, me too, for sure. I think that, again, just it's great that what's happened in the past few weeks has happened, but, you know, you just, as we just reiterated, be you take the cautions that you want, and if you can, get outside, get moving, take advantage of the summer. It's an exciting, you know, time for a lot of people. Take advantage of it because it's going to be great for your mental health. It's going to be great for your health. So, yeah.
And check in on people, respect their boundaries, make sure that you're implementing your boundaries and people are respecting it as well. So, yeah, be you, stay awesome, take the precautions that you need, be safe, love with all your heart, feel empowered, be confident, pop off your excellency, and yeah. I love our endings. Every single time our endings are crisp. Chef's kiss.
That was great.